Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Prescription Nurse, your daily dose to living well. I'm Shandra Eldridge, your nurse consultant, back with another beauty video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Here on this channel, we stay lit. We learn, we invest, and we teach. We learn what we need to do to live our lives and live it well and be healthy and just be our best version of ourselves. How to live our lives and live it well. Live it to be healthy, well, and just basically take care of your overall well-being. And once we learn what to do and how to do it, we invest in the tools and the resources to do that. You are your best and only greatest investment. There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself, because when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you look good. And workout videos, health videos, skin videos, wellness videos, just overall health and well-being for a healthy lifestyle. So it is a wellness beauty lifestyle channel. So if that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss any of my videos. And if you've been following me and you're with me, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my everyday go-to makeup look. And as you can see, this is it. It's very simple, straightforward and to the point. Not a whole lot of stuff going on here. A little bit of color on the lids for eyeshadow, but not too much. So yeah, if you're interested in how I got this look and how I achieve this look every day, well, you know what you got to do. Just keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Prescription Nurse, where you get your daily dose to living well. In today's video, I'm going to be creating my everyday makeup look. It's a simple makeup look, and it's a look that anyone can use, but it's kind of tailored toward mature women, meaning women who are over 40. So if you have mature skin, all the products are great for mature skin. They hydrate your skin, but they also give you a matte finish so that you're not looking so oily. They don't clog your pores, and the products help to give your skin a more youthful, radiant glow. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And you guys know that if you've been following me, I always like to start with my brows, and I'm gonna go in with my ALMAY pencil. And first I'm gonna take a brush with the spoolie on the end and just kind of brush my brows. And I'm going to take my ALMAY pencil. I'm going to trace my brows. And this pencil I love using. A lot of people like using pomade, but I find this is just really simple and easy to use. And so you just continue to trace your brows, the shape of your brows. And then you just fill it in with light strokes, because you want them to look as natural as possible. So once you've done that, you're going to take your spoolie and then just kind of brush them in an upward motion, filling in. Same here. In the next step, you're going to take your concealer, and I use the Born This Way Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. And I like using this concealer every day because it's just, the consistency is great, and if you have fine lines and a little bit of wrinkles, it won't clog them, making you look more older and making your makeup look more cakey. So I'm going to take the end of this spoolie. It has an angled brush on it. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the concealer off of there. So I don't want to do too much, and then I'm just going to trace underneath my brows. And usually, like I said, this is my everyday look, so I'm usually in a hurry when I'm trying to get ready for work. So I will probably just skip because I'm trying to get ready, and you really have to take your time. So I usually skip this step when I'm going to work. But if I'm not going to work and I'm just going out to run errands and shopping, I'll go ahead and do this step. Now if I have time, you know, in the morning before I go to work, I'll go ahead and do it. But you know, most of the time I'll be trying to get every little second of sleep. So, and this is a matte concealer, meaning that it dries very flat and dry. So it's not gonna put back any oil into your skin or anything like that. So it dries fairly quick. So I'm going to take a brush and just kind of brush it in. The key to this is just having everything ready. knowing your everyday supplies and things that you use, like your brushes, knowing which makeup you're going to use every day, just having it ready and in a place, basically just being organized. But once I get my brows done, it's time to move on. So what I'm going to do now, so once I do my brows in the morning, I'll go ahead and move on to the foundation. And I use 2 different foundations every day. Now, my holy grail everyday foundation is L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. This does last up to 24 hours. When I tell you this is my holy grail, I use this every single day for work. And I mean, it's about 11 to 12 bucks. You can find this in the drugstore. And I use the color 525. Let me see if it has a name on it. I just know about the number 525. And it has sunscreen in it. It is very, very good. When I tell you, it's breathable. It doesn't clog your pores. I mean, this is a great bargain. Drugstore favorite right here. And then I also use the Lancome Tien Idolay. I hope I'm saying that right. Ultra Wear. And this is also 24-hour fresh wear, transfer resistant, lasts very long. This is just a higher end one. I think this is like 40 bucks. But I've been using this for a very long time. I've been using this since probably maybe over 10-15 years. I mean, a long time. This has been one of my favorites. So for today's video though, I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal Infallible because I do use this every day, like for real. So I'm gonna go ahead and I usually will just put like a little bit. Ooh, hope I didn't get that on my shirt. So I usually just put like a little bit here and then here. And then I just take a beauty blender and I blend it in. And sometimes I use a brush, but for the sake of every day, I just take a beauty blender and I just blend it in. And as you can see, this foundation is perfect. Like, I mean, look at the coverage and how it blends. This is the order that I do my makeup in too. Every day. Look, I use this stuff right here. I mean, it's a good investment. It doesn't cost a whole lot. I mean, but it performs like a higher end foundation. And then I might take a little bit more and just put it on my forehead area. And it really doesn't take a whole lot of it either. And then you just want to make sure you just blend it really well. So as you can see, this foundation is very, very smooth. The consistency is more of a liquidy type consistency, but it blends well. It doesn't clog your pores. It's breathable. I mean, it's just like skin. Like, look at it. I mean, and it's not very oily, but it also kind of hydrates a little bit. It doesn't dry your skin out so much. So I really do like using this every day. And so the next step I'm going to do is conceal. And like in the mornings, I'm moving very fast. So I have my Born This Way Too Faced concealer. And I also like to use the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. I don't have it with me, but it's actually downstairs in my downstairs restroom in the master bedroom, because that's where I get ready every day. But it's some really good stuff too. Like if I'm going out, I like to use my Too Faced concealer, because this stuff right here, y'all, it really does the trick. It covers and hides everything. And it's a matte concealer, so it's gonna dry fairly quickly. So I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit. And then while that's drying, I'm going to contour a little bit. And I use the Sephora contour stick. It's like this, and it's really a foundation stick, but you can use it as a contour or a foundation stick. And I think this was like 15 bucks at Sephora. So my cheekbones are kind of naturally high, so I'm not gonna do too much, especially when I'm going to work. So I'm just gonna take a little bit like that, a little bit on this side, just below my cheekbone, and just a little bit below my jawbone. And honestly, I don't do all of this because we're wearing masks, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do too much. Okay, so it's still drying a little bit, so I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm going to go in with the setting powder, and I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just going to put a little bit in the, and this is just translucent powder, and I'm going to take a little bit on the beauty blender, and then I'm just going to take a little bit and put it here so that it's not overwhelming, and I'm just going to go down the side here. Just a little bit right there. And then now I'm gonna go in and pat this down, and I like to use a concealer brush, so it's just a flat brush, and I'm just gonna pat. I really have one that I really love to use from Juvia's place, and it's probably downstairs because I use it all the time, and it's like this, but I just want to pat because the idea is you want to conceal any dark circles and fine lines, and you want to highlight and accentuate your cheekbones and stuff. So alright, so once you have that patted in, you know, I just do it, get it to where I want it, make sure it's soaked in. I take the beauty blender real quick and I just go over it, and it still has a little bit of that powder on it, which is okay. And again, I'm moving fast in the morning. And then what I'll do is I'll go back in with my contour stick, and I'll go down the side of my nose. And again, sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, if I'm not really feeling like it and I don't have much time, I just skip this part because I'm gonna have a mask on, and it'll stay on for a good while, but I mean, it's makeup, it's gonna come off. Then I'm just gonna go in and, ooh, this looks like it got something on it. It's supposed to be, the brush is supposed to be clean, but it looks like I got some green on there. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, just make sure your brushes are clean. I usually have a pile that's supposed to be clean. I got green on the side of my face. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Don't worry, I'll work it out. But anyway, you just go in on the side with your contour, and you really want to blend it out to make sure nothing looks harsh. And of course right now it's gonna look a little harsh because I'm not done. So in the morning, y'all can imagine I'm just like going fast. And then next I'm gonna go in with a foundation brush, and I just go like this to blend in the contour. Upward motion there, and just kind of go down this way. You want to kind of more so just rubbing it in, like brushing it, because when you brush it in, it just kind of makes it bigger than what you want it to be. So I'm just wanting it to stay in this area, and then just kind of patting it, stippling, patting it, however you want to say it, and then just brushing that off. And remember, you're moving a little bit fast because you're trying to get ready to like go to work. It's your everyday look. Alright, so now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with my black Radiance setting powder. I like to use this color. This is more of a color that's close to my skin tone. I do like a lighter under eye, but the reason why I like using this is I do kind of crease a little bit under my eye, and this kind of helps with the creasing. Doesn't make it as prominent. I'm going to take the setting powder, a little bit on the beauty blender, put a little bit here to get off, to take some of the excess off, and then I'm just going to pat it in. And you want to concentrate under your eye if you have little fine lines and wrinkles. If you are a mature woman and you have that, or even if you just have it, some people just have it. And I'm going to concentrate around my nose where I get oily. And as you can see, it just kind of puts a little bit, takes away all that shine and puts a little bit of color, you know, an even tone of color in your face. And then what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place blush. I just go ahead and put my blush on. And you really don't want to do too much, but I like blush, so I don't ever feel like I have too much blush. But just kind of add some color to your cheeks. I've had these Morphe brushes for so long, I think they're starting to shed on me. So I'm just using this one to get some of that, some of those bristles off. This is a great everyday palette, I mean, for a neutral, natural look. I mean, it has everything that you need right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the same brush, because it has a little bit of brown on it, and I'm going to take the bronzer here, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my eyes. You can do the bronzer, and I also have one for shadow, and actually I'm going to use the shadow right here. This is a very pretty color, and I'm just going to go over my whole lid with it, just like that. Keeping it real simple. This is just adding a pop of color. And then the next step is the liner. So I like to use the L'Oreal. See, L'Oreal, I'm telling you, L'Oreal is great for everyday makeup look. L'Oreal, hands down, they make some very great products. I think they have done a great job, hands down, on the color range tones to meet every skin tone. The products are good quality, perfect drugstore makeup if you're looking to start off doing your makeup. You're gonna get great use out of it and good quality. So I like using this Infallible pen. So I'm just gonna go in and do my wing. And what you want to do is just start like at the corner of your brow and just go straight across your eye. I like this one too because it has a thing on here to help you, but I never use this because I don't be having time for all that. Honestly, I just be like, let me just go in and draw this thing across my eye, hope that it go across the right way, because I be rushing. And sometimes it don't matter if I get up on time. I just always feel like I have all the time in the world. So once I have that done, I'll let it dry and I'll start working on lining my bottom, my waterline, just with the black liner. And this is also L'Oreal. No, this one is from Maybelline. Maybelline New York Long Lasting Drama. And I'm just gonna go in. I like using this one because it just glides on easy. You see how you just got a little color to your face. It's not a whole lot. Like, you're not, you know, trying to do the most, you know, whatever that means. But it's just a little bit of pop of color to kind of liven your face, to wake you up a little bit. And I don't think there's anything wrong with just putting on a little makeup. It makes you feel good. And you know, when you feel like you look good, then you're gonna feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. Like, because beauty comes from within. So if you're feeling confident and you're feeling good on the inside, that's gonna come across on the outside. And that's very important. And I think that's the goal, that's the point of it all. Because, you know, people will say, well, you don't need makeup. Obviously, you know you don't need makeup because you need to eat food, you need water. That's things that you need. But you don't need makeup, that's obvious. But the point of putting on makeup and fixing yourself up is when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. Because beauty comes from within. So if you're taking care of your mental health and you're taking care of your inside by eating right, exercising, and doing all those things, and then you go put on a little makeup, you're going to look good and feel good overall, and it's going to boost your confidence and boost your overall well-being, and it's going to be great for your mental health. So that's the point of like putting on makeup. It's not you trying to be somebody else. Like, people will say some of the most low-level thoughts about things, and it's like, why don't you raise your vibration and think a little bit higher beyond that? It's art. It's, you know, it's not just you're trying to be somebody else. Like, you can never try, you know, you could try to be somebody else, but it's not going to work out for you because you're not that person. But anyway, I'm not trying to get on a rant or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you guys my everyday look and how simple it could be. And then, so the next thing we're going to do, I think the liner's dry. I like to use this glue for my lashes. It is a eyeliner well, it's not, it's a magic eyeliner glue. And what you do is you put it over your, whoops. So what you want to do with this, you're going to put it over your black liner, because this is supposed to be clear, and you still have to let it dry. And I like to use these lashes from Kiss, so wispy. I have them over here. They look like this, and they're just very non-threatening. Like they look very natural. They're not big, and you know, they give a nice wispy effect. So these are the ones I'm gonna put on. This is my everyday look, and these are the lashes that I wear every day. And I do reuse them when I get home from work. I just take them off, clean them up a little bit, and then I hang them up for the next day. So then I'm just gonna go in and drop these on. Like I said, it doesn't, I mean, that glue dries really quick. And then I like to kind of pull my eye and then just place them there. Trust me, in the morning, I'll be trying to drop these on real quick, like we got to go. And you can find this lash glue at Sephora or your local beauty supply. It just makes it very easy to put the lashes on too. Both lashes are on now. And the next thing I'm going to do is just to finish up the look, I'm going to go back in, and usually what I do is I'll just take a little bit of the same color and just kind of go underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lips, and what I use is I use this Perfect Tone matte lip cream from Radiance, and then I like to use my Juvia's Place liner in Scorpio. It is my birthday month, so that is the month of November, so I'm going to use my liner. But I use this liner pretty much every day. And then, like I said, by me having to wear a mask, it's hit or miss with me putting on lipstick, because my face is going to be covered. Nobody's going to see my lips. So I usually skip this step. But if I'm going out and we don't necessarily have to wear a mask, I might put some lipstick on. But I'm a mask wearer anyway, like regardless. And then I'm going to go in with my lip color. I really love this color combination for a natural look. So guys, we are just about done. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and fix my hair, get everything ready, and then we'll finish up this video. So I'll see you in a few minutes. So guys, I'm going to finish this look up with a little bronzer. I have done my hair and everything. So we are just about done. So the last thing I do before I leave is I will put on my Fenty bronzer, which I love. This is Mocha Mami. It is like my all-time favorite thing ever in the whole wide world. Like, this stuff is everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on. I'm going to get a brush and just a little bronzer brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit here because I like to just put a little bit of color back into my face, and then put a little bit of color back into my face, and just bronze everything up, and it looks really good on pictures too. And then just put a little bit over my contour, and again, you just want to kind of stipple it. I was rubbing it in at first, but you really don't want to do that. You just want to stipple it in. A little bit on my chin, just a little bit here. I mean, I love this stuff. And then lastly, what you want to do is you want to save your work. You always want to set your makeup with a setting spray. So my everyday setting spray is the Make It Last from MILANI. I just use this. It's very good for your everyday wear setting spray. So I'm just going to spray this on. Ooh, it's so refreshing and it smells great. So while the setting spray is drying, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. On this channel, we stay lit, we learn, we invest, and we teach. So we learn the tools that we need to stay healthy, be well, and live our best lives. And once we learn what we need to do, you know, anytime you learn something, you have to invest in the tools and the resources to get there, to do the things that you need to do. So once we learn, we invest in ourselves. That's the most important investment you will ever make, and that is in yourself. So we learn, we invest, and then we teach. On this channel, I'll be teaching you how to live your life and live it well. I am a registered nurse, so we're going to be doing some more clinical stuff, health and wellness. I'm a certified health coach, certified BLS instructor. So I'm going to talk a little bit about all those things. And if that's something that you're interested in, drop me a comment below. But that's it, guys. That's it for the look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Comment, share with your friends and family. Share with someone who might be a beginner and starting off and wanting to learn how to do makeup. Share the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose.